Welcome to FOH. Over the next couple of weeks, we're going to, what, did you just wave to the people, Ken? What, don't you think?
Always wave.
All right. Welcome to FOH.
Well, I could have interrupted you and said yes and welcome from me as well, instead of which I thought a nice quiet wave in the background might work. Apparently not. Continue.
Over the next couple of weeks, we'll be going through the 5 cigars of the FOH International Blind Tasting 2021 competition. And the reason we're going to do this is that we're going to smoke them without obviously telling you what they are, but allows you to go through, when you smoke yours, to go through the process. You can actually play the vid or refer to the vid pre or post and see whether you're getting the same sort of experiences that we're getting. Ken, you're definitely not allowed to tell the people what they are. I mean, you don't know what these cigars are.
I don't know what they are, honestly.
You don't know, because Ken got exactly the same pack that you guys got. I know what they are, obviously. 3 of the 5 cigars are aged. They're vintage. Let's call them aged. One was vintage. So you're going to have 3 shots when you provide your answers back to Lacey in the emails, those in the blind tasting competition. You've got 3 shots as to whether they're aged or not. Now, of course, once we've completed the FOH blind tasting cigar number 1, we've announced once we've announced the cigar, we'll actually change the title of this to the name of that cigar. So that's not a complete waste of time. But this should be a good exercise. I look forward to it. There's about 100 of you participating in the FOH blind tasting this year. So it'll be good fun.
Did you sort out the age thing? Because I mean,
it was very simple, Ken. You got 3. There's 5 cigars. You got 3 shots. You only got 3 shots to use.
But you're announcing them before.
No.
So you're announcing them at the very end, which are the aged.
Yes.
That makes, yes. I'm glad you listened to me.
It wasn't difficult. That's good.
Ken,
have you got the right cigar? Cigar number 1.
Says number 1, the thing that's about the size of a cigarette.
What size is it, Ken?
Cigarette-ish.
Can we
Corona?
Yes. See, this is why he's one of the greats.
I do smoke the PLPCs.
Yeah, this is why he's one of the greats. I mean, when you think about some of the great cigar tasters of all time, you've got Suckling, Simon Chase, Ken Gargett.
If I got paid, I wouldn't be paid enough to do this.
Can you aroma a coal, please? This is very important, Ken. Aroma a coal.
Okay, well, I'm going to look at now that I'm sort of got to take this a bit more seriously than usual. I'm going to look at this and say, okay, it's box pressed. So if I'm doing this competition, I'm going to say, well, what are the box pressed and what are the non-box pressed possibilities? So I know one major one immediately goes out the door. I'm looking at the wrapper and I'm thinking, well, this has got to be one of the old ones, because seriously, if they put this out of the factory looking as decrepit as this thing, and this isn't because of age, then someone should be sacked. But it's actually quite a nice, quite intense, leathery, sort of dry vegetation.
Does yours taste almost moist in the hand?
No.
Does yours feel, I should say? No? Yours is dry?
It neither feels nor tastes non-dry in the hand.
Can you clip yours for me, please?
I can. Let's feel a tiny bit spongy.
That'd be moist.
Well, spongy.
Yeah.
Draw's good.
Draw's good. Mine's just slightly on the tight side, but draw's good, doable.
Yep.
Taste. You getting any taste through the cold draw?
Well, more woody on the cigar on the cold draw than the characters just from smelling it. I'm getting a woody character.
All right. Light it for us, because that's always the amusing part.
You know you're not as funny as you think you are.
Oh, I know. as long as you're amusing yourself, really, who else is there to worry about?
Well, I'd like to extend my commiserations that you missed out on the fourth spot as the fourth wiggle. I thought you would have been perfect. You look like you're still in the gear where you audition.
Hey, I think Ben used to like the Wiggles.
Sorry?
I think Ben used to like the Wiggles, if I remember correctly. I know one of my kids did. How many have I got? 3. That's it. One of them. So it lit pretty easily. Good stuff.
Yeah. Mm.
Now, before we go to the first, what's your initial hit? Bitter? Yeah?
Better at the moment. But I mean, look, that's from the first millimetre.
No, that's all right. Hey,
I
this
always
is
think
again, you've got to remember other people will be doing exactly what you're doing and see if they get that same opening bitterness. Yeah.
this is like the Agatha Christie mysteries. Bitter almonds, it's cyanide.
We'll be back with you at the end of the
Get
first.
rid of me one day, isn't it?
You give me ideas. Kenny, your first third.
Peanuts. Lots of peanuts.
Peanuts.
I'm getting a lot of peanuts.
I'm getting a lot of peanuts. I'm getting a lot of coffee.
No, more peanuts than I've seen in a cigar in a long time.
Yeah, really. You're chuffing it down though.
Oh, where are we? Oh yeah,
Love,
well that's
love the burn.
yeah. Oh yeah, it's nicely constructed. It's that bitterness went after the first few puffs.
Can you tell me, so peanuts, it's been peanuts all the way through?
Peanuts started up, once the bitterness went, it started to move into peanuts. Then it got really strong. It's probably not quite as strong at the moment, but it's still peanuts.
So over medium bud?
Yeah, a little bit.
Just touch over medium? Peanuts, touch over medium. It's got a nice aroma. I like the aroma of the cigar. It's a full-bodied aroma.
I've seen nothing to suggest that my thought that this was an aged one is going to change at this stage. I'm still going aged. But
Excellent. We'll be back with you at the end of the second third. Second third, can any changes?
yeah,
to your PC?
that peanut character has really come right back, and now it's a more sort of slightly milky coffee character.
Nice to see some evolution.
Yeah, it's changed. It's interesting. It's I'm enjoying it.
It's a good cigar. To me, it's a really good cigar.
Yeah.
It's also scaled back in strength.
Touch. But there's been no hint of having to relight or anything like that.
No. Draw is good. Very enjoyable. Back to you at the end of the last third. Kenny, we're wrapping up cigar number 1 of the FOH 2021 International Blind Tasting. Give us a wrap up.
Been a good little cigar. That lovely peanut character to begin with, moved more into sort of milky coffee. I do think it's quite possibly one of the aged ones. That'd be my guess. I'm not going to try and guess what it is because I mean I rarely smoke this. So the only ones of these that I smoke normally are PLPCs, and I don't think this is PLPC or anything at all like that. You know, could be wrong, of course. But I've enjoyed it. I'd give it 90.
Good cigar. Good. Look at you. Look at you on that thing. Just taking it down. Anytime you do that, it's a good cigar. What are you drinking with it, Ken?
Now, we've got these gins that your friend from Wild Road Spirits over in the West, apparently this is the only thing to get in or out of Western Australia in the last 6 months. So we've got these gins, 3 little gins. Well, when I say little, these are little. The first one He calls it, where is it? I'm assuming these are going to be the label. Where are we? These will be the labels, weird sort of looking labels, but anyway.
I'll put the label. I'll put the labels up. Yeah.
This one's called the Citrus Mistress, and I like it. It's got it's you know, there's no doubt that it's got much more of a citrusy character than the others. The second, it's called Gin Nswakwa, so to speak. Excuse the pronunciation. That probably more traditional, more powerful, more juniper sort of characters.
Yeah.
It's a good one. And then we've got the one at the end, which is the Gin de Sol, which I mean they're all distinctively different, which is good to see. It's got a bit of heft to it.
What's your favourite?
Jesus. I tried them before we started, and I tried the citrus, and I thought, oh, that's my favourite. And then I thought, no, actually, I quite like that the second one. And then I've come around to this one. I think probably overall, this one by a whisker from the citrus. But you know, if I did them again tomorrow, I'd probably put them in a different order. They're three nice gins.
We'll do them next week as a proper review. But I look forward to it. I haven't tried mine yet, so looking forward to doing it. It's all good.
I was told that I was supposed to be doing them this week, so that's what I did.
Yeah, I changed like that, Ken. You know, that's
yeah, that helps. That really helps.
It does. It does. All right, guys, that wraps up cigar number 1 of the blind tasting. I hope you enjoy it. Again, play this video during or post your cigar. Get your picks in.
Rush off and run over a dog.
Until next week. Cheers. Hasta luego.